Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you today for an album review, and this is for the new Chris Brown album, Indigo. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, sorry if I haven't posted a video for a little bit. I just downloaded this album this morning, and I've been listening to it nonstop all day. And what did I think of it? Well, this album is good. It's just there are some boring spots in the record and some songs in here that kind of feel fillerish. But if you look past the fact that most of these songs are sex songs, which they are, you'll come to enjoy this album a lot. Me personally, I found this record to have a few flaws in it. Not that they're bad flaws, they're just uh, points I need to point out. Some messy spots I need to point out that didn't work so well and that were lacking. Just the sex songs. It's pretty old, and it's kind of just I just don't mind it as much, because I didn't mind it in Heartbreak on a Full Moon. It's just when you pretty much do it all the time in almost every song, it kind of gets annoying. Well, it keeps the viewer interested mostly, but I know that's how R&B is now, all about sex songs, but I'm not really. I like R&B that focuses on soul mostly, that has more soul to it. Chris Brown doesn't do so bad in the R&B genre, but he's always spouting off a lot of weird nonsense in his songs and just plainly talking about sex songs. One song I can point out that I really enjoyed was Emerald/Burgundy. That was a really good one. It was long as fuck, but it was really good. Red was pretty catchy. I like the singles. 4 of the singles: Don't Check on Me, No Guidance, Undecided, and Back to Love. The other 2 can go fuck themselves. I don't want to say that to put you guys down who are watching this review. I just couldn't enjoy Wobble Up and Heat. They weren't bad tracks, they just didn't interest me that much. They've grown on me a lot more, but I still don't like them. That's just my opinion. You may not agree with me on it. It's just those singles can GFT. You kind of know what I'm meaning by that, but sorry if I have to be harsh there. I just found most of this album had a few fillerish moments in the tracks, like Lurkin was just Juice was a very fillerish song. You Like That was definitely fillerish. This Emerald/Burgundy, he did a great job on that track. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good track. Juicy J's verse was great. I really like Juicy J's verse in Emerald/Burgundy. That was a really good verse. There was one line he said at the end of it where Pussy's bipolar, and I'm like, what? I'm like, damn. Didn't think he'd go that hard in his verse, but he did. Temporary Lover featuring Lil Jon was good. It just Lil Jon didn't do much in this track. He just went yeah, and just ow, and all that. It was kind of annoying. He kind of didn't have a great role in that track, and that's kind of depressing. Because I do like Lil Jon as an artist. I just didn't like him featured in this song. He wasn't bad, just no. I can't come to terms with how the song sounds with Lil Jon in it, and Chris Brown does a great job singing in Temporary Lover. It's just Lil Jon as the backing vocals, not backing Chris Brown's lyrics when he's singing, just doing the yeah, oh. That's kind of annoying. But there were a few fillerish tracks in this album. When I got closer to the end, it started getting a little boring. There was only one single to get excited for, and that was Undecided. And everything else just felt a little boring. But this album turned itself around at the last track with Play Catch Up, and that did really good. Sexy featuring Trey Songz, I enjoyed. Early 2K featuring Tank. It's got a catchy beat, but do I like the song? I have mixed feelings about it, but I don't hate it as much. The only song I couldn't like was Need a Stack, featuring Lil Wayne and Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas had a great verse, just Lil Wayne in it sucked. Chris Brown in it was okay, but Joyner Lucas had a great verse. I like Joyner Lucas as a rapper. He's really talented, and he's gonna go far. But yeah, No Guidance was my favorite track. Girl in My Dreams was great. Natural Disaster / Aura was great. Sorry Enough was the final track for the first disc. And the last disc has like 17 tracks in it. So you can tell that it's like an hour each disc. An hour and 1 minute for the first disc, an hour and 2 minutes for the second. So add that up and you get 2 hours and 3 minutes. That's how long this album is. It's shorter than the Heartbreak on a Full Moon by lengthwise and trackwise, but it still feels long. It takes up 2 hours of your time. It's just like watching a movie. But out of 10, I'm going to give this a light 8 out of 10. This did good. Just I can't come around liking the sex songs that much. And just basically there are a couple tracks in here that didn't talk about sex that much. Only a couple. And that's kind of disappointing. I didn't mind most of the sex songs, but I still can't like all these tracks. Just because of the fact that Heartbreak on a Full Moon is better than this record, in my opinion. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Chris Brown album, Indigo, if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. If you guys want to find this record, it's on Cape Jams. And you just scroll down on Cape Jams and you'll see download album, Chris Brown, Indigo, Zip, and all that. And you press the download zip album, and then it'll direct you to Zippy Share, which you can download it there. And then you have to extract each track on your file manager if you do the downloading process. If not, you're going to have to wait till midnight for the release. But it's not that far away. Midnight or in the morning is when it's coming out. But I will return to you for Dollskin's Love is Dead and We Killed Her album review. And Annabelle Comes Home I'm going to be doing this weekend for the movie review. I found the movie, I'm busy doing the album reviews, so I got a lot on my plate. But yeah, this album isn't terrible. I'm not saying that it's bad, it's just there's some fillerish moments in the album that kind of bugs me. But maybe I have to listen to it a few more times. I listened to it maybe like 3 times now, and I don't mind it. It's just, it's hard to decide what to rate it because it's such a long album. But he did a good job on this record. Just, I think Heartbreak on a Full Moon was better, in my opinion. But thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it for the most part, and I'll see you in my next video.